All right, welcome back for another episode of Togs and Tequila, where we talk to you about this additive-free tequila and give you daily insight from the life of photographers. I'm Jordan Cage. It's my homie, my partner.
Oh, I thought you were about to go somewhere else. I'm David Cage, his homie and partner. Not like partner, but like, business partner.
Wait a second.
Y'all be acting weird out
I'm
there.
in the building though too.
My nigga Logan in the background. Hey, Logan, we're going to try to get you in one of these episodes.
I'm bad with talking,
Atmospheric.
but I am pretty good. I don't know.
Well, we back today. Today's additive-free tequila is going to be Mahente. This is great shit right here. Check it out. Find it at your local stores. I didn't have to order it online, so if I found it, you should be able to find it. Cleveland's market for tequila is a little short, so if I found it, you definitely should be able to. Once again, that shot. That's all right.
Bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Is it pronounced Mahente?
Yeah. Mahente.
Mahente.
It's a reposado. You know what I mean?
Mahente.
I'm a repo guy. I like reposado over everything. Anejo sometimes can taste weird depending on which one you get.
That's not too bad.
And Blanco always tastes a little bit like lighter fluid to me. So I just, I kind of try to stick with the repo.
It's smooth.
But yeah, so this is a great one for the people. You're looking for something, it mixes well. Mahente is just an absolute great tequila.
Tequila company's been taking a stripping lately.
Yeah, no, it's getting bad out here.
Yeah, but I seen the thing about what's the guy? I should know his name because I just watched the video. The dude that does the food guy, the food critic with the gray silver hair.
Guy Fieri?
Yeah, and you know him and the rock star.
Yeah.
Got a tequila called Santos.
Yeah.
Do you hear they had 24,000 bottles was stolen?
Yeah.
From the.
Did they steal it from themselves?
No. What happened was it's a thing going on.
I thought it was an insurance scam.
No, it wasn't. What happened was it got into the thing of what criminals are now with the what do they call it? Double brokering. So basically what it is let's say we had 1,000 portraits from a canvas place that we got done in Mexico.
Right.
We say, hey, we call the transporter, says, hey, we need you to bring these portraits to us. So what happened was that company then outsourced it to another company.
Okay.
So the trucks came from Mexico into America, but then once they came into America, the second company then diverted them. The second company then took over. But the second company was the criminals. So when it got to the truck drivers don't know that they're delivering. All they know is I got this job, pick up these portraits, take them from A to B.
Right.
So when the truck drivers get the order, all they know is they're just delivering the job. But what it is
they didn't know they were delivering it to.
The criminals diverted it. So they diverted the 24,000 bottles. One wound up in California. They don't know where the second 12,000 wound up in California. They got 11,000 of them back, and then the other 12,000 is just
in the air.
Just in the air, yeah. But it's called double brokering. So basically,
that's what it sounds like, some cartel shit. For sure.
But it's happened in America. But it happened. I've seen it happen with car transportation because I've been watching videos about that too. Happens with car transporters too.
Damn.
So what happens is somebody. But what this is with car transporters. I'm getting my Aventador shipped from California to Ohio.
Okay.
What happens is somehow when they found out about the order, they then hijacked the order and then were going until the driver to deliver the car someplace else.
They get sophisticated as fuck with these crimes.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I watched it about the tequila, and it was a special tequila too, because it was like they had just made this special order to come in, and it was for something that they had planned for specifically. So they only got 12,000. Well, they got 11,000 back. It was all still packaged, everything like this. So what happened was it wound up in California, and then they wouldn't talk to the driver. It was like, hey, well, where did you drop it off at? He says, well, I dropped it off at this warehouse. Well, to come to find out where they dropped it off at the warehouse, there was an investigation about some other things going on. And then they come to find out, they found power tools. They found like an entire warehouse of all kinds of other stuff.
So these niggas was on some Fast and Furious shit?
Oh, yeah, basically. But they just making it
for the drivers doing it logistically.
Yeah, and they can't find them. It was all done through email. They were sending email because the
crime of the century.
Yeah, because it was like, hey, where's our stuff at? They was like, oh, the guy says he had a problem with it in Washington and whatever, and he needed to get a water pump. But what they do is they'll then send like a GPS shot of the truck, supposedly of the location of the truck, to the people at the email that says, "Hey, this is
Okay.
where the truck is at." So going off of that, they believed it. Till after a little bit of time, it was like,
All right, this truck ain't coming.
"Yeah, this truck ain't coming."
Damn.
Yeah. So they
Yeah,
found it, but
the
3 weeks though. Took
the
3 weeks.
business, the business
Get it
of
back.
liquor is getting crazy. You
Oh,
see, it's not related to tequila, but you see what's going on with Uncle Nearest.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit and the money getting fucked up, and they filed a
Come to find out
bankruptcy.
that they've been overvaluing it too.
Yeah, like the shit crazy, and that's some
wild.
good fucking whiskey.
I know it's a tragedy that happened to them.
I'm gonna go grab a couple bottles before they disappear.
Hey, hey.
I wonder if the price skyrocketed.
Might be because if they're not going to come back out.
I mean, if they know how to make whiskey, they just gonna open another company.
under a different name,
I hope so.
y'all should open another creative whiskey, creative tequila. 2K tequila. We're open. We're open.
Tequila ain't for black folks. Let tequila stay with Mexicans. They do it right.
Oh, I mean, let's go. That's all we're doing the whiskey, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah, whiskey.
2K whiskey.
So that's the black man that
Creative whiskey.
taught Jack Daniels how to
Cage
make
whiskey.
whiskey.
Yeah, we're not talking about Jack Daniels no more. We're talking about our whiskey that we're trying to get.
Oh, we're starting a whiskey?
Yeah, Uncle Nearest, they can put under our name. That's
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll work with you.
We'll work with you. We want it.
We got you. Yeah.
We'll take all the photography and video you need. Free marketing. Never had to worry about it. We just want cases.
All right. So tell me about your weekend. What you do last night and shit? What's going on?
Oh man, hey man, went to the Ice Cube concert. Absolutely phenomenal.
That was last night, right?
Yeah, it was last night. It was free too. Got some free tickets.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. Like I said, show started at 8. Was out of there by 10:30.
Yeah, it's an old nigga
It was
concert.
classic. It was
He ain't on
professional.
that shit.
He got through his songs. Had the video.
He
country
needed a nap
history.
like everybody else. That nigga 60.
I wish all young artists would be the same way because I don't
No,
want to
them
go.
young artists, them niggas don't come on stage till 1 a.m.
Exactly. No, I ain't with that. He got there.
Ice Cube was like, all right, y'all.
He came out, handled his business. No, all vocals, no underneath tracks. He rapped through the whole concert. Brought out Scarface. Brought
Yeah, I
out
saw that.
WC. Oh man, did the West Side Connection stuff. It was absolutely pretty amazing. Man, I must say, being in down at the field house and listening to his music coming through the speakers, that boy music was knocking.
Yeah, it used to hit.
It was knocking. I forgot how good it actually. I forgot how good the Bomb Squad and all of them was.
So Cube is technically a little before my time.
I understand. Oh yeah.
I mean,
he was like what?
No,
grade?
nigga. I was in
For
middle
first
school.
grade. Yeah.
This nigga Logan over here like this because he lied about his age. See, he's actually 47,
Oh.
and you know
57.
exactly, nigga. So you was right there in the prime of NWA. Meanwhile, I was 9.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
so I've listened to all of it, of course. But you know, it wasn't the height of my shit. I'm more 50 Cent, Eminem era.
Just after.
Yeah, just after. So,
It was pretty good though.
but no, Cube has always been a GOAT in his own right. So
You know, it was like when I went to see 50 Cent in concert.
Yeah.
Out of Blossom.
Mhm.
You know, him and Cube, kind of like the same energy, same show. You know, just came out, they perform. They're
professionals.
They're not into all the rah rah and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. They come out,
They do
give
their
show,
job,
do their job, and you have a good
fuck up outta
time.
there.
You get up out of there.
Yeah.
You know, and then he got a few moves, but he got a few more moves than 50, about 1 or 2.
Yeah,
50 only got 1.
50 ain't got a lot of friends no more.
No, I'm sorry. It's for
Oh, you talking about
performing.
dancing?
Performing. This is what you get at 50 Cent concert. That's his biggest move. That's it. That's all you're gonna get for 50.
He kind of stiff.
Oh no, it's just like that.
Back and
That's all.
forth?
That's just all you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And every once in a while he put the hand up, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But I rock with it though. It was a good concert. Good concert.
Good concert.
I enjoyed it.
All right. What you got coming up this week? Anything you working on? Any projects? Got anything major coming?
Hopefully I got this TFP tomorrow. Something different for Halloween.
I got a Halloween TFP coming up too.
We shall
supposed to be-
see
We supposed to be
how that
doing a
goes.
few couple things.
Let's see.
I'm working on
Me 3.
adding some content, you know, because that's what we've been focused on. So he gonna come do the BTS for me, and we just gonna try to highlight the experience of the photo shoot. Because with all this AI shit happening, I just feel like the way to go here is to focus on the experience you can provide to the client.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
Yes.
AI is getting out of hand. Like the latest version of that new shit is just crazy. It looks real close to people. So when when they was doing this shit last year, you be like, that look like it could be your cousin, but that ain't you.
Yeah.
Now this shit is this shit is getting real.
Come on,
So-
right, Hicksfield.
Yeah. Hey, you know you're not actually on screen.
I That's cool.
Man.
This helped out. I'm like the dude on the fence.
I'm about to set up another camera and point it at your ass. So anyway,
I think you're trying to ignore me, but
so it's like you see the post when those things come up. Like, all right, so how we feeling about AI? I still use AI in my business. You know, AI helps me with editing. The Photoshop AI tools, they're limited. I don't know how people use it to do all this grand shit. I haven't figured that part out. But there are certain aspects of what we do that AI has made immensely easier.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Workflow.
Yeah, workflow for sure. You can if you wanted to, you can run your whole business through apps like Evoto and Imagine and shit like that. You know what I mean? I still try to be as hands-on as I can so I can have full control. But yeah, AI is if you use it to your advantage, it won't take away from you.
It's funny. It's like you say you can use the AI to cull your pictures.
Yeah.
I still sit through. I still go through all my and delete all my pictures myself.
Well, I think anybody who using those apps should do a test. What you should do is you should wait till you have an event, do your own,
and then see
and then after you do your own, put it through the calling apps and see how close you are.
Okay.
And if it comes close to what you're doing, then I think it's acceptable for you to do that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I've tried it. Like I've tried it for a wedding we did. I still had to go in and pull some of those pictures back in because it doesn't have the eye like. The artistic eye is different than what, it's looking for framing and that kind of thing. Whereas you could see something that's, the culling feature pulled it out because it's out of focus, but you could have did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So, especially because there's a lot of photographers doing a bunch of out of focus pictures right now. It's stupid. But
man, that's crazy, ain't it?
It makes no sense to me.
They're making a living out of being out of focus.
Yeah.
A killing.
It's like, my nigga, you need to
imagine a wedding out of focus.
It's just blurry fucking pictures.
You got $3,500.
Can you imagine paying $5,000 for blurry fucking pictures? I'd be pissed the fuck off. $5,000 and have these pictures blurry, and you talking about it's art.
Hey, you know what? I just went through my wedding pictures the other day. I can get that cow removed from my picture.
The cow?
And the tractor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's easy now.
Yeah.
Circle and click.
I'm about to fall back in love with my wedding pictures now because I hate them.
Re-edit your whole album.
Yeah, because I can do. There's a tractor there. You can't, you can't take that tractor out.
Well, there was no AI feature to remove it when you got married. Nigga.
Hey. He could still do something with that.
I don't know. It's tricky.
Yeah. It was 05.
Yeah, it's tricky, nigga. Speaking of weddings, man, we've talked about it in other things.
Mm-hmm.
But I did this wedding the other day, the one on 105, and it just the people in your way is the most annoying shit in the world.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't understand why people don't realize the couple paid these people to be here and take their pictures, take their video.
They don't
you
care.
laying in the middle of the aisle is the most ridiculous shit ever.
That's crazy. At that moment,
bro.
Bro,
I've had people interrupt. So I try to, when I do the bouquet toss and shit like that, I try to wait to catch it in the air and shit. I've had people step in front of me, like while the bouquet was in the air, like ooh, like it's the most. What the fuck? Please go the fuck over there. Like. And it's just one of them things.
So you got to start making boundaries.
Yeah.
As soon as you go into it, it's like, it's like you can't be in this spot. You have to go pick another spot. Yeah. I don't care what you want to do. I'm getting paid to take this picture. You go over there.
And then they'll wait till a picture's perfect and you say, I'm gonna jump in there and take this with my phone.
I'll be like, that's not my job.
I'm holding $10,000 if you don't get the fuck out my face.
It's not funny when you start saying that now. People like, fun. Hey, can you take this picture? It's like, no, I have to go.
I just look down at my camera when they ask me that. They be like, could you take this with my phone? I'll be like, and they usually be like, oh, okay. Yeah, like I don't want to use your phone to take a picture. I don't want to touch your phone. It's probably gross.
Yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't be washing your hands. I don't.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all nasty.
Let me ask you this, to get deeper to some photography stuff. Do you get people who try to do like hybrid shoots? Like they hit you like, I want to do a birthday shoot, but then I also want to do a mommy and me.
No, I don't get that, unfortunately. Thankfully.
Because it's like, how do you expect me? That's two different things.
Yeah. But they can say, oh well, I mean, since I'm there taking this one shoot, I mean, I might as well. Yeah, you can do 2 different photo shoots.
Right. It's technically 2 different photo shoots.
Two.
I don't get me wrong. I just add money to add people and add edits and all that shit, or I
yeah.
add a mini session or something like that.
Yeah.
But some of the shit is like the photo shoot you doing for your birthday isn't the most appropriate thing to have your 10-year-old son at.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little older,
With your
but
little naked tail.
walking around in lingerie in front of your 10, 11-year-old son just seems weird to me.
Well, I ain't doing it at home. That's why it doesn't feel
Yeah, that's
good to
weird
do it.
as fuck.
Then to come out and do it in public is even weirder. Think about it.
It's weird to me.
Hey, hey.
I don't understand why that's a thing. I don't get it.
Man,
I
see
but
my mama naked.
there is a right way to do it though. Like if you say for instance you want to do a birthday shoot and you need shoots for corporate,
Oh yeah.
then you just book a 2-look session and then you split it down. That's perfectly fine. But when you trying to do a whole family session
And then turn into a whole
and for your cake baking business, like that's a whole different situation. Because the marketing situation is different. Like you should be focused on how to sell your brand.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
But they don't
I
do
guess
that.
they want to save money, so they're trying to do it all at once.
Oh yeah. Understandable, but then I have to look from a
But you're not
professional
gonna
standpoint.
but you're not gonna get the best thing out of both worlds. Because we're shoving it all into one
You're
thing.
rushing.
Yeah, we're rushing through it
You
now.
can do your ideals. You can't set them up appropriately.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, it is
But
what
hey,
it is.
it is what it is.
I want to talk to you today a little bit about equipment. So what you shoot with?
Canon EOS R.
And what made you pick that?
I was just upgrading from my old DSLR.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I had what did I have before that? I forgot what I had before that. But I
You
was
had an M?
I forgot what I had before that. I can't think right now. But I had the baby Canon mirrorless, and then I just moved
Wasn't
up
it
to
the
that.
RP or something like
Yeah,
that?
the RP. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, I went from the RP to the R.
So I used to shoot with I have 2 cameras that I use primarily. I used to shoot with the DA50. But them files is big as fuck. It's a 46 megapixel camera. Like
Yeah.
files is fucking outrageous. So I end up downgrading to a Z6 II.
Okay.
Which is still an amazing camera for what we do here in studio.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's still gonna give you the best image possible, but without killing I was going through hard drives every other month. Because I don't throw shit away. I don't delete shit.
I'm about to say, I still keep my whole shoes raw and JPEG.
Yeah, I just buy a new hard drive. They in a box over in the other part of the studio.
For some reason, I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know why I keep both.
I don't know. I don't know. I keep it all though.
I think I'm gonna start deleting them.
We need to figure something. You used to delete shit before it was time.
No.
Yeah, it's been a couple times you be like, oh, I ain't got that shit no more. Nigga, we barely finished it.
Oh, you mean like a wedding or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. It's out the door.
Yeah, no, nigga, I keep all that shit. I keep everything.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
I keep all that shit.
That's
man.
weird. And the weddings, 5 or 6. Yeah,
I am running out of space on my Google Drives.
Yeah.
I'm at like 85% on my 10 terabyte.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and my 2.
But you
the
had
2
that for a long time though.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It took a while to fill it up, and then
Yeah.
my 2 terabyte is that's at like 90. But the thing is though, you know what made it go like jump like that? Us starting to do all this video shit.
Oh, and it's just
Me trying to do the content shit. The video eats up space
definitely does.
never before.
I know I just moved stuff to a hard drive. It all can eventually die one day. But yeah, I just called all my shoots into a hard drive I got for Christmas.
Yeah, see, I
still got the individual ones. I got like
drives.
4 or 5 hard drives over the years, but then I took them all and I just put them on one hard drive, but I didn't remove them off those other hard drives. So in theory, I still have them.
I literally just installed an internal hard drive into my new desktop.
Okay.
Not my new desktop, a new drive into my old desktop.
Okay.
He yelled at me about it because it's not a solid state. But
They work now.
Yeah,
I
don't want to fucking spend $300 on a drive.
Think about it, I just had a solid state drive that I put into my new Mac, and I was having issues with accessing the files on it. It would like always crash my computer.
Right.
So I took it out, and I was like, you know what? I took it out of because I have my Mac, and then I have an extra enclosure that was inside of it. It was an expansion.
Okay.
So I took it out of there, and while I had some equipment that I was borrowing from him, I just took the solid state drive and I put it into an adapter. work like a dream. So it's the
Okay.
expansion drive.
Okay.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
That's kind of drive. So it's like weird things like that. You never know. It can be an old school drive, new school drive. It doesn't matter. Everybody makes it bad one every once in a while. And
Yeah,
then
for
some of
sure.
them make them where they stand forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I want a new computer, but I think I'm just gonna focus on upgrading what I got.
Yes.
Because when I built this last one, my motherboard had literally just been released like 2 months prior. So the chipset and what the socket that it takes is still in the next generation of processor. So technically, I can still upgrade my processor. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm focused on. I'm gonna upgrade the processor, add some more
Unless
RAM.
you about to get into AI or anything like that,
Yeah, that
processing,
shit.
you don't need to do that. For the pictures and everything, you're fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I do want to get another graphics card. I'm gonna try to get a 3060,
Okay.
and then go from there. And I was fine with photos, but once I start doing this video editing shit, it's bogged down and it's killing me.
I do want to upgrade on lenses eventually, but I'm just buying. If I do upgrade for lenses, it's just because it's just something that I want to have.
Yeah, cause my 18 to 24 don't really leave.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 24 to 70 don't really
Yeah.
leave my camera.
Yeah. No, for what we do in studio, it's perfectly fine. It's just
I use that I use the 850 when I do events, and it's a 24 to 70 on there too.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I don't really need anything else. I have a wide, like when I do real estate photography, I have like a 17 to 50 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a, what is it? What's the name of that brand? Tamron.
Yeah.
I got a Tamron 17
That
wide.
Tamron 35 just started working. Remember when we
It's
went
a
to
17 to
the
35.
Dye and I bought that Tamron there?
Yeah.
It just stopped working.
I did.
It's actually glitching on my camera.
I did come up with one of those art lenses, but it was a crop. I got it off Facebook.
I got an art I got from Logan Kingston, but I keep that on my Black Magic.
Yeah.
So that number comes off of that now.
Them black magic cameras y'all got is crazy though. They seem complicated as fuck.
Because we're using them for the wrong thing.
What are they supposed to be used for? Movies?
In theory, they're production cameras. So
Man.
in theory for us to be out doing a wedding with the Black Magic is kind of insane.
So like,
because that's can you do it? Yes. Does it take a lot to kind of put it together to do it? Yes. But is it technically really feasible? No. You just be out there with a gimbal with whatever camera you got on there on the regular gimbal and the setup, whatever.
That's because you're not doing a full production like that.
Yeah, you're not really not
Because
really
the
making a movie.
podcast that we just produced, like it just seemed like overkill.
It was.
We did a lot of shit.
But
I'm sure the footage is amazing.
But in general, technically, if we were to set up a podcast studio, they would still work fine for that.
Yeah.
That's not overkill for that. That then puts you into a certain echelon when it comes to quality.
Trying to run and gun with Black Magic.
Yeah, we're running and gunning with the Black Magic is outrageous. But I just did a video where I can do some run and gun with it. I enjoyed it. It's a weird thing, but I enjoy doing it.
But we're gonna put a pin in the video, and then when we get into another, we're gonna do an episode where we talk more about video, and we can hopefully get Logan in on screen.
Oh yeah, you can talk about that. Because,
and just get a little deeper in.
And clip and cut.
So, give me your definition of a TFP shoot. Like, how would you explain it to somebody who asks, "What the hell is TFP?"
That's trade for pictures, trade for portraits, trade for whatever you want to
time for pics, all that.
Anything you want to call it. But basically, it's a collaboration.
Right. Or
At
free.
the end of the day, for free. It's a collaboration where I reach out to you and says, hey, would you be interested in doing a photo shoot? I might have a couple of ideas. Let's sit down or whatever, And I do like to get into particulars like, hey, look, if you have an outfit that you already have for it, that's fine. But if you want to spend something after I've given you an idea, that's great. We're just trying to work on putting something together or something like that or whatever.
Do you do TFPs if they reach out to you?
Depends.
Like, how do you pick who you do TFPs with?
I'm shallow.
We live in our entire industry is vain.
Yeah, so
we choose based on what. For me, I choose based on what I feel like will gather the most attention online. A TFP shoot is for marketing purposes only, or testing new equipment. But I want something that's usable that is going to attract more attention to my page. Now, there is a world where we do it based on the popularity of the person we're shooting.
Oh yeah.
But that just means we're trying to drop our name in their circle.
Yeah.
So, because I've had them in the day where you do a TFP shoot for somebody, and then after y'all drop the pictures, a girl hits you up like, "Hey, I was trying to do a shoot." You send them their race, and they was like, "Well, my friend did a shoot with you, and she said you hit her up about it, so I was trying to do that." And it's like, I hit your friend up so that you could pay me. That was the whole point of
Exactly.
me hitting your friend up,
And it worked.
because I knew you would want to do what your friend wants to do.
Now that's
But you have to pay me. If
Yes.
I'm not about to shoot your whole friend group for free, that doesn't benefit
Exactly.
me in any way, shape, or form.
At all.
And I think in general, a lot of girls don't realize that the photographer needs to benefit from the TFP session.
True.
If I'm not getting anything out of it, I'm literally just working for free. And pretty isn't enough.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I've literally had people hit me up, give me a whole rundown of what they want to shoot, and when I send a price, they be like, "Oh, I don't pay for pictures."
Oh,
The
well,
fuck
sorry.
you mean you don't pay for pictures? Then I go look at their page and be like, "You right, she don't pay for pictures. This is awful." So, as someone who is not interested in shooting you specifically to get closer to you,
Oh yeah.
that doesn't
never
work
that.
for me.
Yeah, it's never that.
Like I need to get something out of this. This has to benefit my brand. It has to benefit my business.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the whole entire point should be to put more money in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm just coming from a different artistic value that I couldn't find a client that I could use that on. But then I
Exactly.
said, hey, you can meet this. Let's do that so that I can then go find a client who would then like that.
And we have to. And if you don't do TFPs, you don't get to do anything artistic. You do the same. Oh, what the fuck? That's been there the whole time. If we don't do TFPs, we end up doing the same 5 or 6 photo shoots week in, week out, over and over again. I do the same shit over and over again.
Oh yeah, because that's what
So
in general that's what just people like.
Yeah, people like what they see, so they want to repeat what they see. So I do a TFP to be able to do something different, so that I'm not, because it's the most redundant shit that we do. It's just a part of our job to do the same thing over and over.
Oh yeah, we just try to put a different spin on each time we do it.
Yeah,
That's
for
all.
sure. But
Just a
I
little
mean, there's
different
no
spin.
more spins to a spotlight photo shoot.
I got one, but nobody wants to do it. Jerks.
I've done it every fucking way. I've had weeks where I've done 7 spotlight photo shoots. Like I've had days where I've done 3 in a row. Like
I want
it
the
is what it is.
spotlight.
And you get people who be like, "Well, why don't you give them more ideas?" And it's like, because if I give you my idea and you suck, then I just wasted an idea.
Oh yeah.
Everybody isn't great at taking pictures.
No, they're not.
It's just
No matter
the
what they
truth.
believe or how they believe.
And the question is, if your photographer gives you an idea, y'all do the photo shoot, you love your pictures, they never use the pictures, and then you see them do it with somebody else a few months later. How's that gonna make you feel?
You didn't like my
They already be
pictures?
sad when I don't post their pictures the next day after them.
You didn't like my pictures.
You
the post?
didn't like my. No, I didn't.
Why?
You
You
wouldn't
don't like
close
my
your mouth. Your
pictures?
mouth was open the entire session.
Like
Like, I don't know what you were doing with your left hand, but your fingers were weird the whole session. Everybody,
funny.
I'm just saying, like, everybody deserves a great photo shoot,
Yeah, they do.
but everybody isn't a marketable client.
That's true.
Because the whole point of posting is to make other people feel like that could be me, and I want that to be me. So I'm gonna hire this person.
Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be.
In
But
general.
a lot of people are picking your photographer over popularity, or who you think is famous and that
Yeah.
kind of shit.
And then you're
And that gets bad because you don't look at their style,
yeah.
and then you coming into it wanting X and they only provide A.
And you're on the next, and then you're on the next episode of what I asked for, and then what I got.
You couldn't give me what I wanted. But that's because what you wanted was something that was fucking ridiculous.
Or you're just being cheap.
Yeah.
another
A lot of
thing.
people aren't putting the effort in. They really get out of it what they want. Let's see what else we got here.
I think in general, some people just look at pictures as like being, I want some pictures, so I just want some pictures. But then they might just come across a photographer and say, oh, I like his picture, so I'm just going to go there. And then after they shoot something, they may see a different style. Or something. Oh, I like that. That could have been.
And also, I'm different because I'm not in this for the art.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I found photography being cheap. I didn't want to hire a photographer, so I became a photographer. I have kids. And when you know, I asked somebody about portrait innovations. They told me they spend like $300-400. So I went and borrowed a camera.
To only get like 6 pictures.
Right. So I went and borrowed a camera and did a photo shoot.
I give you all your
and
pictures.
when I posted those pictures that I took on Facebook, people came like, "Hey, who's your photographer? Who did it?" And you know how I work. Oh shit, there's money here. So it became a thing, and it's gone from being my side hustle to my primary form of income, and it has done amazing things for me. But I don't call myself an artist. I don't see myself as that person, because if the money stop, I'ma sell the camera.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I'm gonna sell the camera and take that money and invest it in something that's gonna still be profitable.
Yeah, and being an artist, I consider more artist photography or whatever. It's a niche. It can have its ups and downs because I basically try to get you to shoot what I want. I come from a different perspective, so
See, and I don't do that.
it's a little bit.
I want to shoot what you
It's
want.
challenging.
Yeah,
Oh no, I mean I shoot what the client wants, but I'm trying to make them shoot it how I want it to be shot.
I got you.
So that's where the challenge comes in for our clients. Whatever.
And I think I'm also jaded, you know, after being doing this so long and dealing with social media and how it works. The stuff that I've put money and time and effort into
Got nothing.
got nothing in response. Like you spend $300 buying stuff, and you find the right model, you find perfect, you do this, blase skip, and then you go to post it and you get 16 likes.
Yeah.
Nobody shares it. Yeah. Nobody says, "Hey, I want to do something like this." It's like, but this is what I think is amazing, and no one takes to it.
You know,
and the stuff that they think is amazing, I'd be like, huh.
Yeah, I know it's I think I was at my best artistic form when we was on Serenade.
Yeah.
At that point in time, if we knew about getting into doing behind the scenes and things like that or whatever, I'd be in a different position now because then seeing how I created those things and put those things together,
Right.
So like that is now what is the norm,
right?
Where back then or whatever, I put it together, then take the pictures and like, oh yeah. So I think I'm going to start a series of how I recreated that picture.
Now, some of my best work I can't recreate.
Yeah,
that's what's crazy. Like, there's some stuff that I've done that's fantastic, and when I tried, like, there was a client I did a TFP with. The pictures came out fucking phenomenal. She had on like white underclothes with a red like distressed jacket. Pictures came out fucking crazy. And because we didn't have that conversation beforehand, the pictures I wanted to use in post, she asked if she could reserve them for some agency she was trying to get. So we ended up not even using them. And those were the best pictures of the session.
Yeah.
Everything else was good, but it was mid. So I tried to redo it with a different color scheme, with a different model, and it just
didn't work out.
It fell short. The pictures were great, but it's not the same. We hit that one on the head, and we never got to use it.
I can understand that.
And people say, "Well, you own the pictures. Why don't you just do?" It's like, because at the end of the day,
they don't want to spoil a relationship.
Yeah, I don't want to. And don't get me wrong, the relationship is burned. But it's not on my end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just wouldn't work with that person for TFP no more. But they're still welcome to book shoots.
Yeah.
But, because of that, it's like, I wouldn't do it. And I haven't actually seen them do anything else. So that's what's like annoying. It's like, where are those damn pictures? But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, you move on.
Yes, you do. It's all a process. Get on my head. There's nothing like a Jet 2 holiday. Can you just imagine just the things that how the people make money off of now? Yeah. I'm sure if there's some type of license, something like that, that person's getting paid off that every time that comes on a stream or something like that.
But the Jet 2 holiday thing, that's a real song in the background, ain't it?
I know, yeah.
And then, because I've seen the real commercial. Did you see the real commercial?
No, I saw something about the lady. That,
so if you look it up
listening to something, they're talking about the lady who had made.
So if you look up look it up on YouTube. If you type in Jet 2 Holiday, you'll see the actual commercial of the people saying nothing beats the Jet 2 Holiday. Yeah. And it's European, of course, but it's
their definition of vacation is holiday.
Exactly.
That's it.
So it's just crazy, and that turned into people getting beat up.
How somebody interpreted that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. How one interpreted that and be like, well, this is what you're gonna get.
But it is what it is.
This is what you're gonna get.
Talk to me a little bit about lighting. What are your lighting preferences?
I like to use more of a Umbrella.
You like umbrellas?
I like umbrellas.
Like
Well, you know
You
what?
mean like parabolic?
I like different. It depends. It's like I like umbrellas for my in studio shoots, but outside I like to use a parabolic
Okay.
outside. It's weird.
You
I,
mentioned a scrim too.
yeah,
I think if we
yeah.
had the right situation, you'd use a scrim outside.
I would use scrim outside. Oh, if I had a much larger studio, or whatever. Oh, I'd be using a scrim inside. I have a gigantic scrim shot, and I would just shoot through the scrim because
That's the softest light possible.
and then I'm looking at what I want to create within it. See, that's where I have to have money. Where, it's specific
Cause see,
that what I'm creating.
one of my favorite modifiers is that big ass 96-inch I got,
Yeah,
which we both have, and I love that for maternity because it just gives. Excuse me. I love that for maternity because it just gives that very soft, very dynamic, and very cinematic look,
yeah.
and it just makes things so serious.
Yeah,
But you know, maternity is something that I'll always be in love with, because I just love the naturalness of it.
Yeah.
It's probably the least vain thing we do,
Yeah,
because people are just
Everybody
trying to
gets
embrace that moment.
motherhood.
Yeah, they're embracing
For sure.
motherhood. So I enjoy maternity.
I got some things I want to try for maternity going forward.
I do too, but once again, I always wait. I do whatever they ask.
Oh yeah,
But because maternity is something I kind of focus on, I actually do have some ideas for that stuff. And after we do what they ask, I'm like, hey, let's try this.
yeah.
And that's what works for me. That's how I get my ideas
I
out.
do that for every. Oh, I do
Yeah.
that. I do that for a
Let's try
majority.
this.
I do that for a majority
And a lot of times they'll end up picking
Picking
a lot what you decided to do. But the thing is, if that's all we did, like if you come to me and say, well, I don't care, and then we only do my idea, it opens me up to me disappointing you.
Yes.
And you getting home and saying,
I didn't like this.
well, this isn't me. This doesn't feel like what I should have did.
I just have people to do what they want to do first, and then say, "Hey, can I try something?" And then try something, and then go from there. But generally, the only thing that I do with clients is when they come in, is when it comes to the backdrop selection. Unless they're doing something specific, I pick 90% of the backdrops that my customers start with.
And I pick 0%.
And then
The moment you walk in, what color backdrop
that's kind of how, because that's to me that's how I just kind of slide in to interject that says, hey, well, what color your backdrop do you want to sit? And they'd be like, well, I don't know. I'd be like, well, let me just see your outfit.
Yeah, see, I don't do that.
Yeah.
So I just had a background situation. We have that like tan color, but it was ripped.
Oh yeah.
So I end up using tape to seal the rip. Our tape is blue.
I was just so on the finished product.
So when I delivered the proofs, which by the way, proofs are not supposed to be used. The whole point of the proof is for you to select your edits.
Yeah.
So the client said, hey, are all my pictures just gonna have this blue tape in it? I was like, well, no, when you select your edits, the tape will be removed. Well, I can't use none of the other pictures. Well, I mean, that's not the purpose of the other pictures. The other pictures are just for you to select your edits. And she said she felt like she was being cheated because everybody else gets to use their unedited photos.
But you still can use your unedited photos.
But she said hers were less usable because of the blue tape. So when I told her what I expressed to her is, well, I didn't understand that you expected that, so here's what I'll do. I'll do the 5 that are included in your package. You choose another 3 for me to remove the tape from. She sent me 32 photos.
You went from 8 to 32.
Literally
4 times more.
32 photos. And I said,
3 times more.
And I said, well, I extended an offer of, 3. Where's this coming from? She said, I just really feel like, I'm being cheated here because I can't use my other photos. So I did what I always do. We're not about to argue back and forth. I removed the tape for all 30 of those pictures. I sent them to her. She's happy. And she's blocked. I'll never work with her again. Period.
Just taking the tape off. No editing. Just took the tape off.
I'm not working with her again because I spent the entire day removing tape. I showed you these pictures throughout the process. Mm-hmm. You never mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea that this was coming down the line. So I provided you with an excellent service. You got your edits back in 2 days. and everything is all well, and now you need a new photographer if you ever need one.
Yeah.
It's great.
Now, see, like you say, when you
I
say
think-
you
I
don't
mean-
choose the backdrops.
Yeah.
See, then like when you do that, I don't do that. Like when it comes to like tape or anything like that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So whether for the rest of the shoot, I'd have been like, I would have said, because for me as a photographer, that tape would have annoyed me, even being in her proofs.
Oh, so you know,
Yeah,
I don't
see,
mind
I would tell her, I said, well, we can do this. This is the only tape I got or whatever, so this is going to be in the. So that's why, to me, it would have came off. I would explain to her because on my end, we're looking at it differently.
Yeah, because I just
Yeah.
expect to edit it out
Yeah.
anyway.
So no.
But you know, the customer's happy,
Oh yeah.
and I'm happy. At the end of the day,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it took me a little bit more time, but it's not something I'll have to worry about again.
Yeah.
I'm not using that paper again. Not working with that client again. So it is what it is.
That's funny. But that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, everybody handles it differently
Everybody approaches and looks at things differently.
because the floor is usually dirty.
Mm-hmm.
We're not cleaning that. I do need to paint my floor again, but
I need to buy a roll of tape. I ain't bought one.
editing is just editing the background and the floor is just a part of it to me.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one. We got to touch on a lot of good things. I had mine, but the Mahente. Thanks for joining us here on Togs and Tequila.
Mm-hmm.
It's your boy Jordan Cage,
Boy David Cage.
and we out. Peace.